What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday the 11th of June and I've got the day off work today, and you know what that means? I'm going to film a YouTube video. So today I thought I'd only eat vegan food for the day. I've just got like a variety of different vegan alternatives to the normal kind of food because I've never tried any of them. I've always kind of been intrigued to what they taste like. So for breakfast, I don't normally eat much in the morning, but I've got vegan pain au chocolat, a wee wee. There we go. So there's 180 calories per pain au chocolat, so I think I'll have 2 and some fruit and that'll be breakfast. So for breakfast we have 2 of the finest pain au chocolat. I love pain au chocolat, by the way. It's like one of my favourite kind of breakfast things. Pretty much had them every day when I've been to France a few times. We've got an apple and an orange. Of course, fruit is vegan. And then we have vegan water as well. That is a joke, by the way. Obviously, water's water. But yeah, I thought I'd like try vegan alternatives of food because it's always been something that it's interested me to see what they taste like, if they're actually kind of anywhere near the original versions of the food. Because I could just eat chickpeas and lentils all day, but that's just a bit boring. So yeah, basically I'm taste testing vegan alternatives for the full day. So I presume this will be like just the chocolate that's not vegan. I don't think pastry. Pastry might not be vegan actually, normally. I don't know. My knowledge is quite limited. Well, very nice. Honestly, can't tell the difference. It's been a while since I had a pain au chocolat, to be fair, but to be honest I didn't think these would taste that much different. I mean, yeah, really nice. So that's breakfast done, and no complaints on the pain au chocolat front. Just tasted like a normal pain au chocolat, to be honest. I didn't think it would taste that much different. I'm just a big fan of pain au chocolats. As my chocolate video, you know, crepes as well. Big up France. If I had to choose one place to have breakfast, like from a country, it'd be France. No. Take that back. I take it back. Full English. But I feel like you can't have a full English every day, do you know what I mean? Like there's more variety. Crepes as well with like ham and shit in. Like a full English is class, but living the fitness, healthy lifestyle, I can't be having that every day. So it'd have to be French if I had to choose breakfast from somewhere. 2 pieces of fruit. Can't go wrong with an orange and an apple. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Hopefully the rest of the food tastes as good as that pain au chocolat did. By the way, this isn't like a challenge, only going vegan for 24 hours, like, oh, it's going to be so hard. I've just always been intrigued in trying like vegan alternatives and what they taste like. I don't think I've ever tasted like vegan alternatives in my life. Like I am a through and through carnivore, meat eater, Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of guy. I just love meat. I have it with pretty much every meal. I do love animals and stuff as well, but I just love meat too much. I can't help it. Respect anyone that's vegan. Fair play, but I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do that at this moment in time. Maybe having these vegan alternatives will change my mind then. So for lunch, we have got vegan chips, vegan sausages, and vegetables. Quite intrigued to see what these are going to taste like. There we go. McCain naked oven chips, vegan and gluten free. They're the vegan sausages. They actually look alright, to be fair. There, that's them. Pretty good macros on them, to be fair. Smell a bit weird. I think I'm just gonna have 4, I'm not that hungry. Here is my tea, sausage, chips and veg. Ketchup, which I googled and it is vegan. I've also bought some vegan cheese. Now I've smelt the cheese and it doesn't smell good at all. I don't know what it's made from like, but it says it's vegan. Do you know what, I'm just going to try and put a bit in my mouth and see what it tastes like. I was just interested, so I thought I'd buy vegan because I love cheese normally. Come on. Mate, no. I'm sorry, that is not the one. That is not. That is horrible. I was gonna put it on my chips, I'm glad I didn't. Oh. I'm not even making this up. Oh mate, that tastes like plastic. I didn't think how they could make cheese like good vegan. Right, so that is vegan cheese is a no. So next we've got the vegan sausage. I've always wanted to try vegan sausage, and that is not a metaphor. I just strictly mean one of these, nothing else. They look alright. They don't smell that bad, so hopefully these will be better than the cheese. Do you know what? They're not half bad. They're actually decent. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting a lot worse. Like, they're genuinely like pretty tasty. They're not as nice as a normal sausage, but like I'll eat them quite happily. That is a result. I can't actually believe that. Right, let's try the chips. Surely chips can't be too much different vegan. Just tastes like a normal chip, to be honest. A little bit less flavour though than normal, probably because it's the way it's cooked, isn't it? It won't be cooked in any animals, fat or stuff. So they're not, it's not as flavoursome, but still like potato. It's still decent, do you know what I mean, if you want to save the animals. Fair ketchup will give it a bit more flavour anyway. See, I'm pleasantly surprised. The only thing with these sausages is that the protein in, obviously not proper meat, so the protein intake's a lot lower. It's only 7.2 grams of protein in 2 sausages. Just isn't bad for vegan, but it's just not ideal. So that's my lunch done, and yeah, very pleasantly surprised by that. Apart from the cheese, that was just horrific. Absolutely no chance. But yeah, sausage, chips, and obviously vegetables vegan. Can't complain, cannot complain. Like, I was expecting it to just be like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Just want to spit it out and throw up, to be honest. No offence to anyone that's vegan. And obviously your taste buds adapt as well, so you could get used to kind of that, and you just forget what like normal meat and sausage tastes like. So I thought I'd have a little vegan snack. Got these watermelon sweets, look at that. Vegan recipe. They look quite nice. I'm a big fan of watermelon sweets. I don't really like watermelon the fruit, which is quite strange, but try one anyway, see what they taste like. Most sweets have like gelatin from cows, I think. That's why they're not vegan. I think that's right. I rate them, you know. I rate them. They're nice, they're really nice. Not too sugary either. 330, about 340 calories for the whole bag. Which isn't terrible for sweets. These were quite expensive though, to be fair. Gourmet Sweets London. The day's not getting bad at all so far. Very happy with it. So it's now time for tea. And we've got vegan pizza and vegan chicken nuggets. So this is the pizza. I mean, it doesn't look the best, to be honest, but looks alright. Also, the macros aren't great on it either. Nearly 1,000 calories for the whole thing. Over 50 grams of fat, 30 grams of protein. Kind of surprised at how many calories there are in that, and I don't know, for some reason I thought vegan food would be like lower calories. And then there's obviously less protein than a normal pizza as well. Not ideal, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's what it is. These are the chicken nuggets, meat free. So this is the chicken nuggets. They look alright, to be fair, from the outside. I'm only having a few just to try because I've got the pizza as well. So this is the pizza. Looks decent. Chicken nuggets. I've literally just come to the realisation that this is a vegan pizza and it's going to have vegan cheese on it. I hope it doesn't taste as bad as that before. I'm hoping it's some different recipe. I'm a bit nervous now. Right, let's just try it. Looks good though. So that's decent. The cheese, I don't know if it's because the cheese is cooked. Not as nice as a normal pizza, to be expected, but it's not that bad again. Pleasantly surprised. Let's try a meat-free chicken nugget. Right, so the pizza's alright. As you can probably tell by my facial expression, don't rate the chicken nuggets. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's really not great. It just tastes weird, like not like chicken nuggets. Put some ketchup on it, probably tastes better. I mean, it's better with ketchup because it takes away the taste, but not a fan. The texture's like weird and I don't know. So that's tea done. not the best. Pizza, alright, not great, but better than I expected. Chicken nuggets, just not good at all really, to be honest. They were edible, but I finished most of the food, but not all of it. It's fair to say the real thing is a lot better, but fair play to anyone that is vegan or vegetarian, saving the animals and stuff. I just couldn't do it. I'm all about the vegan sweets though. I've just realised this day's been really unhealthy, to be honest, as well. Like, the actual calories and macros on the food that I bought wasn't even that healthy. Well, I know they're not healthy foods in the first place, but I guess thinking about it, like other vegan foods, to be able to like try and taste like meat, they have to be processed a lot, which can end up having kind of more bad stuff and more calories in. I think I'd be right in saying that anyway. Like additives, preservatives and stuff, just to make them kind of, the flavour be there. Like obviously if you're vegan without having the alternatives and just making like freshly made stuff, it's really healthy. I've got some Ben & Jerry's vegan ice cream, looking forward to tasting that, to be fair. Gonna let my food digest and have that in a couple of hours. Right, so we've got some vegan ice cream. I've gone for chocolate fudge brownie. Still pretty frozen at the moment. Very frozen. Chocolate fudge brownie is one of my favourite Ben & Jerry's. Like normal, not vegan, so I've got a pretty, I know what it tastes like, so hopefully it's decent. I wonder what the macros are like actually. The macros on it aren't too dissimilar to normal Ben & Jerry's. I think they might be a little bit better. Right, so Ben & Jerry's is my favourite ice cream normally, so I'm hoping it still tastes just as good. There we go, still pretty frozen, but that's nice. I feel like if any ice cream company's going to do vegan, well, it would be Ben & Jerry's. It is really good though. Again, not as good as chocolate brown and the normal one. It's made me realise that there are a lot of good alternative foods, like if you were to go vegan, although for me they're not the best. Like they're not as bad as I thought. Because it's Ben & Jerry's, it's top tier. Still tastes better than a lot of other ice creams. Nice chocolate brownie pieces, can't go wrong. So yeah, overall, I've been pleasantly surprised by today. Again, I don't think I'll be eating vegan alternatives unless I was to go vegan. Just intrigued to see what they tasted like, and it's not bad, it's not bad. I do think as more people become vegan as well, they'll develop more alternatives, better alternatives, there'll become more variety, so it can only get better, I guess. So it's about a week later now since I filmed the full day of eating vegan alternative foods. I just realised I forgot to film an outro for the video, and since filming it I have actually gone vegan for the rest of the week. Now I'm joking, I definitely have not. I've been consuming a fair amount of meat, but in all seriousness I would actually rate the full day of eating vegan alternatives a 6 out of 10 because it was a lot better than I expected. Not too bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't like eating the normal versions of food. Some stuff was really bad, some stuff was pretty decent. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'd appreciate it if you like, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.